guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Leslie, and for today's video I decided to film why I started my YouTube channel, because I just think it's super important for you guys to know what is the purpose of all of this and everything that I'm doing. So without further ado, let's just get started with the video. So it all started when I was little, and I remember that I used to be in love with iCarly. It was like such a good show, and I don't remember everything in detail because I was little, and you know how what they say, being little is like being drunk. You don't remember anything. Now that I would know how being drunk is like, because I've never gotten drunk. But I saw that on Pinterest and it's just like, seems true. So anyway, I remember that I was sitting on the floor and my dad was sitting in the couch behind me, and my sister was there, and then I turned around and I was like, I want to do that. And he was like, what? And I was like, go live or like make videos and stuff. He's like, no, because that's dangerous. And like when he said that, I was like a bit like, who cares? Like, I'm a big girl now. But I didn't really think much about it because like I was little, you know. I was like, okay, you know, I can't do that. There's plenty of other things I could do. Like, I didn't really think of it as such a big deal. So then time went on, and I remember one day I was just chilling around, and my sister was actually in this room because we used to share rooms, and she was looking at some YouTube videos, and I walk in and I was like, who are you watching? She's like, oh, it's this new YouTuber. Her name is Superwoman. I was like, oh, cool. And I remember I started watching. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so funny. And by then, Jenna Marbles was like this huge thing. So I remember that I used to love what they did. You know, having a voice, having people who love you besides, you know, like having people who love you like on the internet, who want to see your videos every week, who want to see you smile, who want to see you talk, who want to see what you create. I love that. So I remember I used to grab my sister's computer and I used to record myself making little skits and funny videos. And I remember that I would never put them up on YouTube, first of all, because I didn't really know how to, and I felt like there was never a good enough video for me to try and you know, make it public. So I never really tried. And my sister actually told me a year ago that when I used to make those videos, that she would actually go to her school, and when her and her friends were there, they would all make fun of me. And I feel like so embarrassed now. But then like there's this girl, and her sister does the same. She records herself singing, and one time we were in class and she like showed it to us and we were all laughing. So I guess, like, you know. Okay, so I remember the first beauty guru that I ever saw was Tess Christine. I remember I was in my mom's work because she was working, and I was sitting down and I clicked on a video that was there and that looked really interesting, and it was Tess Christine, and that really brought me to the beauty industry and all this like DIYs and stuff like that, and I fell in love. I was like, yes, work it. I was like, that just seems so much fun. And I remember one time I was like in the shower and I was like, damn, I have a comedy channel, a cooking channel, a beauty channel, a gaming channel, an exercise channel. I was like, damn, I'm gonna be a busy woman. I don't know how I'm gonna do all this. And I don't know, as time went on, I figured what I wanted to do was, you know, which was like beauty, DIYs, fashion, like sit and talk videos and stuff like that. And I really like focus more on that. So I remember that since I didn't even want to start making videos on YouTube because there was that small chance that it wouldn't work out, I remember I made a Facebook page that the name was How to Be a Better You. And I remember that I uploaded one video of me giving friends advice, which really, I mean, I'm not the one to talk. I'm not the best when it comes to friends. But I was reading off a book and I was like, oh yeah, you know, and stuff like that. And I remember I actually had to film it twice because my sister was talking to her boyfriend, and then she was talking really loud so you could really hear her like, oh my gosh, yes. And then she said this, and then I said that, and like, oh my gosh, I love you, like, I love it too, like, ah. You know, so I had to film it again. But anyway, I remember I only had 2 followers, and that was only the people who knew, which were my cousin and my sister's friend. So that was really funny. It's not up, so if you search it up, it'll probably not show up. 6th grade came around, and I knew what I wanted. I wanted YouTube. I I wanted it. I wanted that, you know? Like, it was always popping in my head, new ideas to make content on the internet. And I grew up while social media was also blowing up. So for me, it's like I grew into that, you know? I still remember when kids like played with their Barbies. Now, they're like, Barbies what? Like, I'm not that small anymore. Like, shut up. When I was your age, I was like so into the little Barbies and like dressing them up and shit. But I probably shouldn't be talking at my age. My sister probably still playing with Barbies. So I remember that I was like, okay, I have two choices. I could tell my parents that I want to do videos so they can take me seriously and I can get their help and I can make videos without trying to talk soft because I don't want them to hear me. Like, I knew I would have, you know, more freedom when it comes to YouTube, or like more, how can I say this? I could do it more easier. So I was like, I could tell my parents, make my life easier, but I could risk them saying no, or I could just start making videos, being careful. It won't be easy, but who cares? They'll find out I'm a YouTuber when I get bigger. So I remember I started making videos and they were really poor quality, but I mean, it's how I started. And then I remember that I was like, you know what? I got this. I remember I literally wrote a paper explaining why they should let me do YouTube, and I was like, yes, I'm ready. I got the paper. I was so nervous. My legs were shaking. I was like, this is it. Like, I either live my dream right now, like I either get confirmed, get my parents' permission to live my dream, or I don't. And I was like, if I don't get the permission, I'm gonna have to wait till I'm 18. I was determined to wait till I was 18 to literally post videos on YouTube. So I was like, yes. So I went up, my sister was with me. I started telling them, I was like, you know what, it will make me more responsible. It's like a job. It's so much fun. I get to explore my creativity, put out my content. Like, I was like, it's amazing. And I just want to say something because I feel like all these people think that people do it for the money. When I first wanted to do YouTube, I didn't even know you could get paid until like 2 years ago. And by then I was really into it. So then I was like, okay, if I can create videos on YouTube and that can become my job, then like, bro, why not? But I actually, I don't get paid because, you know, what would I get paid? Like 5 cents? I don't have a lot of views. Yes. Okay, so I told my parents and they said no. They were like, you want responsibility? Start cleaning your room and start helping us to run the house. I was like, okay. I remember I got so mad. I started crying. I went to my room. I slammed the door and I started cleaning. I was like, you know what? From now on, I'm going to clean and I'm going to prove to them that I am responsible. That only lasted like about 5 minutes. And then I was like, I give up. And then I give up. That happened, which was super, super upsetting for me. I literally thought, this is it. Like, what am I going to do for the next years of my life, you know? And then I remember that one summer, I think, my nephew uploaded a video on YouTube, and I told my dad that's what I want to do. I want to upload videos on YouTube. My nephew did it, and he's still alive, and, you know, he hasn't been kidnapped, so it's a good sign, you know. And I guess, like, my dad saw, okay, if my daughter trusts my grandchild with the internet, then I should trust my daughter to use it. And he did, which was such an amazing feeling. I was so happy. Words can't explain how happy I was. I could literally see all my future ahead of me. I was like, I can do it. I can live my dream. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so at that point, there was literally no way for me to make good quality content because my sister's computer wasn't an Apple. My sister's computer was like one of those like weird computers that aren't Apples that I don't really like. And I couldn't find the freaking camera on the computer and I could only take pictures. So it was really hard for me. The only way I could make videos was like with my phone, but my phone wasn't really good quality. So I was like, you know what? When I go into middle school, they give us computers. So I was like, that's when I'll start making my videos on my computer, on my MacBook Air. And I was like, I know they have iMovie, so that's all set. I had to wait about 4 months to make videos, and I finally got my computer, and I was so excited. I remember that I used to plan out videos that I could do if I ever ran out of ideas. Never, actually went to that now that I'm actually a YouTuber, but it's cool. So I got my camera in August, probably like mid-August, and it was September. And I remember I was like, girl, what are you waiting for? You have been waiting to get your computer so you can make videos for YouTube, and now you're just chilling here like, no. So I remember that I grabbed my computer and I was like, I'm gonna do this. So I remember I grabbed my computer, and it was a low quality. It was like things to motivate you, like things to put around your room to motivate you. And I remember I actually filmed that video because I tried messing around with iMovie so I could get the hang of it, and I couldn't because I didn't get how to use it. So I was like, okay, I have to make a video. I can't mess up because I can't edit it. I was like, fine. So I made the video, probably like 17 minutes long. I tried uploading it, and it says, oh, you can only exceed the limit of 15 because you haven't like confirmed or something. I didn't want to mess with it, so I was like, okay. I filmed the video all over again, and I remember it was like 14 minutes with I don't know how many seconds, right about to be 15. Finished the video, I uploaded it, and then I finally got how to use iMovie, and now I'm like, bro. And the first video that I edited was my morning life hacks, which is super lame and horrible. But I thought about erasing it, but that was the first video that I ever edited. So I'm like, I like to see that video compared to my videos now and like see the quality, like the quality change and everything. And yeah, since then on, I've been on a roll making videos. I have my ups and downs. Sometimes I go through that little, 2-week moment where I don't feel motivated to do videos, and then I have like a 2-week fucking like, I'm like, yes, video after video, freaking ideas, be like, woo. I don't know. It just kind of depends. I am totally in love with YouTube. I can't imagine myself doing anything else. And I want this to be my career. I love it so much, more than words can explain. This is my dream, and this is what I want. And the fact that I know that I have a voice, and right now my voice might not matter to a lot of people, but one day it will, and my goal is to just reach 1 million subscribers, reach 2 million, just keep growing, having people that I can talk to, that I can relate to, having people who can look up to me for advice, having people who just like are like, damn, she's gold, and I could be like, I don't know. I just think that having a voice, especially on the internet, it's just such an amazing thing, and that's what I want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit long, so I'm sorry for that. But my story isn't really like the others. Most YouTubers, they got bullied, they were bored, they started YouTube as a hobby, and now they're big. Mine's like, no. I knew what I wanted, and I'm going after it. So you can either join me on this journey or hate me. But like either way, haters gonna hate, and I'm just gonna win. Okay, that made no sense, but let's just pretend it did. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to see a behind the scenes of this video and my night routine, which will be uploaded on Saturday, then you can go and check out the vlog that I have already posted, or I will be posting today when you guys watch this, which hopefully will be Tuesday. I'm bad at uploading. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.
That's it, friend?